Good evening and welcome to our full moon meditation in Pisces. We had a meditation earlier today that was really, really lovely. And so I expect the same for tonight. Of course, I always say that and I get that, but like this afternoon was really beautiful. So I'll see if I can tell you what I told the group earlier today. It's a funny thing because it matches up perfectly with what I talked about Thursday at satsang. And Thursday, what came forward, I had not planned at all. Obviously, now in hindsight, I can see that it was because of this very specific energetic that led me to feel like I needed to talk about the concept of entropy and the movement of order to disorder along your life path here in this paradigm. So with the full moon in Pisces, remember all of the energetics here on the planet are polarized. So if you're looking at, what the energies are of Pisces, they will fall into positive attributes and negative attributes, just like everything. And, while the positive attributes of Pisces are very mystical, very spiritually, tapped in, and compassionate, and all these beautiful things we think of as what a spiritual being is. The negative aspect of Pisces is just like it would be as we're looking at the divine versus the fallen consciousness. So the negative aspect of Pisces is the victim, absolutely the victim. And I know a lot of people right now are feeling very victimized. Life is just absolutely crazy and chaotic. We've had 7 planetary bodies in retrograde simultaneously, which never happens. I guess they say that, if 5 planets are in retrograde simultaneously, that only happens 4% of the time. So imagine having 7, how much rarer that is. And that's what we have been in the middle of. And so while we've had a movement of, it feels like the energy's ramping up for a new start and completion of old stuff and the beginning of new stuff, which is what a full moon certainly can bring. We've also had a lot of roadblocks this past, during the whole eclipse season, certainly. So we'll just say this past month anyway. Lots and lots of roadblocks, lots and lots of places where you're like, I just don't understand why it's something I'm trying to move forward isn't getting any traction, like nothing's happening. And it's because of all of these retrograde planets that we've been dealing with. So what I was saying to the group Thursday that is so important is we can equate it to this full moon. If we look at the full moon, that the full moon is in Pisces, then it means that the sun's energy is 180 degrees from the full moon energy. So from Pisces to 180 degrees puts you in Virgo. And Virgo is very much the one who keeps score and keeps the details and is very much involved in the organization and all of that. And I was telling the group Thursday when we were talking about entropy that, and I didn't equate it to Virgo at the time, but now I can, that the seeker in you that is, endeavoring to continue to move forward in the midst of having to push up through the downward pressure of entropy, it's that same energetic of, it's very Virgo, the same energetic of, you've got to hold a focus and be very concentrated on that focus and take all the steps in the proper order and methodically keep moving through it and pushing through it and pushing through it. And that is exactly what this full moon is all about. Victimization, struggling to take the proper steps to keep moving forward, and then hopefully on the flip side to move into the more positive side of Pisces that can experience the mystical and the you outside of the egoic you.